It's a time we've all been waiting for. This is your main event.
So, in our final main event, Josh LaValle, for Saturday Night Fights, this is our 8th bout. It is Miles Anstead with a record 1-1 at 185 pounds from Complete MMA Regina, Saskatchewan versus Justin Potter at 1-1, 178 pounds from Suffer Systems, London, Ontario. And this is the bout that we talked about being bad blood in. But after that last bout, I wonder, and AJ just came over here and he just said, listen, I'm going to talk to Jules Beardy, I'm going to talk to Tyler Seawick, and I'm going to get them to sign a contract that they're going to fight again each other next event. So we've got a bad blood event for the next one. But coming to the ring right now is Justin Potter. And what we meant by bad blood is Miles Anstead, and you know this, Josh, very well, is an exceptional high-level blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with gold medal performances at the Rio International, placing third place in the Abu Dhabi World Pro Trials. It's an amazing fighter, an amazing resume. And Justin Potter and his team said they weren't really impressed with Miles Anstead. And I got to say, I'm surprised at that, and maybe there just wasn't enough people doing research.
Maybe he's just, gaming a little bit. He doesn't want to show that he's impressed at all about Miles. Maybe he's really not impressed, but either way, it does seem like, we got a bit of a grudge match going on, and we'll see what Potter's strategy is. I think he's more of a striker. I think he's going to want to keep this thing standing. Miles, obviously very accomplished on the ground. He's actually a decent kickboxer as well. I think he could surprise some people with stand-up.
22 years old, Miles Anstead. If you want to go to the Bleacher Report and do some searching, you can see one of his crazy gi chokes that he seemed to tap everybody out in Brazil on. Again, he's very, very strong. Miles pipes Anstead. But going up against Justin Potter, who is 1-1, seems to have a lot more experience in that. Seems to be, he's a landscaper by trade, and he does seem to have a real desire to fight, flying all the way from London, Ontario to take this fight on short notice.
That does say something. Obviously, he had a lot to say. He's all fired up. Hopefully, he comes out and puts on an exciting fight. That choke that you were talking about that Miles does so well is referred to as the baseball bat choke.
The baseball bat choke. Because everybody goes to sleep?
Just because of the grip. Similar to how you hold a baseball bat. Hopefully he doesn't bring a baseball bat into the ring.
I don't know. This kind of event tonight, I don't know if there are any more rules, Josh. And to me, a matter of fact, maybe those legs are baseball bats. And those fists are baseballs. And this crowd is starting to get, you can feel the nervous tension and the excitement and the pride of what Miles has been able to do. 22 years old?
It's impressive at that age. Look at the crowd is electric here. Everyone's on their feet. Everyone wants to see this fight. One thing about Miles is he puts the work in. He takes a professional approach to his training. He puts every day he comes in the gym, he puts the blood, sweat, and tears in the gym. He wants to take it as far as he can take it, and there's a lot of very good people who think that he can take it pretty damn far.
Absolutely. Well, one of the coolest things about Miles is, I always joke with him, we were talking about he was cutting weight yesterday, and all he could think about was eating and food, and he's just laughing all the time, and you're always bugging him, oh, juicy steaks, and he's loving it. He's got such a good nature to him. He's always smiling. He always seems to go through, he doesn't believe that he can do something until he does it, and he always seems to just try and then do. And his growth as a mixed martial arts fighter has really been phenomenal and something special.
Absolutely, like I said, he's obviously very strong and physically gifted, but I think what makes him as good as he is his approach to the game, his mentality. He takes a very professional approach, and that could make a professional fighter.
Is he allowed to do kangaroo stomps like that?
I don't know. I don't know if we're insured for this ring.
Our ring can't take that.
Frankie Fiacco might be a little bit mad about that.
Fighting from our very own Complete MMA, he has a record of 1 win and 1 loss and weighs in at 185. put your hands together for Miles Anstead.
And a huge crowd favorite. And beautiful Courtney. Been with us for a while in the organization. Looking to go far.
Priceless.
Are there a lot of nerves going to the main event right now that you can almost cut the tension in the room with a knife?
Absolutely. The crowd is just on the edge of their seats right now. Look at Miles. He's all fired up. There's been a lot of talk before this fight.
And it is bad blood. Stances. What do we know about the hands, the way they're setting up the hands on Justin Potter versus Miles?
Hard to tell. Oh, big shot by Anstead. And he's on top. Started off very strong. This is where he does his best work. He's very heavy on top. He's not a fun person to have on top of you. He's going to look to pass the guard and get some of that notorious ground and pound going. He's already mounted. This is a bad spot for Potter. He's got to get out of here. Here come the punches
Look
already.
at how quick those punches are. And
He's out. He's out.
Knocked him out. Woke him back up. Miles Anstead.
That was a good call by the ref. Very good call. Potter's up already. He did get up quickly, but he did go limp for a second there, and he took unanswered punishment. Great call by the ref.
We see it all the time. When a fighter's unconscious, but the other fighter keeps punching, is that you knock him out, and he wakes up again with the second punch.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
A good referee picks up on that, and Phil did that today.
Good job by the ref. Grudge match, but you know what? They're both all smiles afterwards. You earn a little more respect for someone after you beat the snot out of each other.
And it was within the allotted time of the round, which was new.
Yeah, it was
to
unreal.
some fighters. But fantastic work by Miles. He's got the hands. He's got the power.
Great tan, too.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I know he's been working on that.
But props for Justin Potter to come out, flying all the way from London, Ontario, representing Suffer Systems to get out here and take this fight on short notice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we
Big
do
props,
have a winner
absolutely.
tonight for your main event at 46 seconds of the first round by TKO ref stoppage in the red corner.